Welcome to our course on linear statistical models. Linear statistical models, or just linear models for short, is one of the pillars of traditional statistics. It finds applications in clinical trials, agricultural studies, experiments to ascertain optimal settings in engineering processes, and also in social science studies. Roughly speaking, linear models are relevant whenever there is a system and we want to assess the effects of various inputs on its output. The aim is not just to find the input-output relation, but also to understand which inputs are more or less influential. As I have already said, linear models are considered a part of traditional statistics. Every statistical software has tools to deal with linear models. Mathematically, the theory behind linear models comes from linear algebra. The theory may be considered stable in the sense that people hardly do any further research on linear models. The position of linear models in statistics is somewhat like that of elementary calculus in mathematics, widely used but no longer an active research area. Linear models have been around for a long time now, so it is only natural that many textbooks have been written on the subject. The books may be broadly divided into three categories. First, we have the math-centric books. Then we have the data-centric books. And thirdly, we have the software-centric books. Unfortunately, I have seen no single book that reasonably covers all these three aspects. Let's start with some math-centric books. One is Plain Answers to Complex Questions by R. Christensen, and another is Linear Models, an Integrated Approach by J.S. Rao and D. Sengupta. If you read through these books, then they feel more like linear algebra books than statistics ones. Another book of this category is Applied Linear Statistical Models by Kuttner and three other authors. This rather thick book, which is around 1400 pages, goes into great details but is somewhat dated. Among the data-centric books, I shall mention Linear Models with R by Julian J. Faraway and Extending the Linear Models with R, also by the same author. The first book is quite nice and is closest to being our textbook. Indeed, when I shall refer to the textbook in the subsequent videos, I shall mean this particular book. The second book, however, is not that well written. Now, a software-centric book that we shall use in the later parts of this course is Mixed Effects Models in S and S Plus by Bates and Pinheiro. As is apparent from the title of this book, it is primarily meant for the softwares S and S Plus, but is applicable to R as well, which is the software that we shall use in this course. All our lectures are contained in 154 videos, including this one. Each video is 3 to 10 minutes in duration. Together, they occupy 2.9 GB in storage and span over 14 hours in duration. If you want to download all the videos for offline viewing, you may do so from the URL given below in the description box.